Welcome back, everyone, to an amazing video. Man, has it been a minute since I've got to post a video. Anyways, we are back with a great video. It is going to be an ultimate 1v1 challenge, Googan Squad versus Crush City. If you don't know, Googan Squad, one of my personal favorite brands, and Crush City is a newer bait, not a company, because Crush City is made by Rapala. Any bass fisherman should know what Rapala is. Anyways, Rapala started to come out with some soft plastics. Mostly, they're basically just a hard bait brand, but quite recently, they came out with some soft plastics, and we're going to be putting them to the test against Googan Squad, so stay tuned. Let's go get some Crush City. Alright, we have all the supplies we need for the Crush City and Googan Squad matchup. Alright, so let me show you what we got. The swim bait team, we have, what color are these? I don't know. Sexy Swimmer on the Googan team, 3.3 size. Black and blue, that's easy enough. Black and blue for the Crush City team, I guess. These ones are definitely a little bit longer. Yeah, these are 4-inch. These are 3.3, as you can see. And then for the next bait, we have Craws, which just looks like a, there you go, BMA bug. And then we have just some natural for Googan. So BMA bug, natural, black and blue, and Sexy Swimmer, shimmer, my bad. So, without further ado, let's get these rigged up and let's hit some fish on them. Kudos, I guess, to Rapala, but look at like the detail on this bait. Let's let it focus. Whatever, but the detail on this bait is so crisp. I like it. Like all those little lines and everything, it just looks so good. And I think that will help us out with action and with just fishing, because if it's more realistic, the fish are gonna like it. So there's a good one. Buddy. Hook is out. Nice fish by Crush City. I just thought of the rules for the fishing tournament, I guess, against these two. Sorry, the camera's kind of crooked. But anyways, we're going to give each brand an hour. I already caught a fish on Crush City, so we'll give Crush City an hour. We still have 30 minutes. I got here at 5. It's 5:30 right now. So we'll give Crush City an hour, and we'll give Googan an hour. So, yeah, let's keep fishing. Here's a good fish. Here's a good one. There's a good one. that was like 5 plus. Oh my god. You guys didn't see it though. I'm on. Because I had that fish on, I'm gonna count that as a fish though, because that was my fault for getting a bad hook set, but that was like a 5-pounder. Cool, I'm gonna count that for this bait though, because that was my fault for getting a bad hook set on it. I could feel him playing with it, and I waited to set that hook. I'm still gonna count that as a fish though, because that's fish action. That fish ate that bait. Oh, I don't get mad anymore if I miss a fish in this pond, because I'll probably catch him in like a week. So, yeah, I'm gonna count that as a fish though for this bait, because he came up and he ate that and he wanted that bait. So I'm gonna give it to him. That was probably like 3-4 pounds. I don't know, it was tough. I'm trying to think. Because it's not like in the fall where they bulk up. But that was a really nice fish. Man, I kinda wish I landed him now. Anyways, I'm gonna give that to the swim bait though. That was an amazing fish. Wow. Worst part about that fish was that I know what I did wrong. See, I casted that bait out and I felt him playing with it, and I let slack in the line for when I felt him commit to that. I felt the slack in the line. So when I set the hook, I felt him. I reeled down, I don't know if I did reel down, but I could feel that bad hook set, which I got so excited because I knew he was a good fish that he came off. So that's why you come down here and practice, and that's why you don't fish tournaments, I guess. That's why I don't fish tournaments, I guess, because I make errors like that and I need to fix them. So yeah, what a bummer, but very nice fish. I'm gonna give that to Rapala though, so yeah. Alright, so while I'm rigging up the Googan Squad, I'm gonna do the Googan Squad crack and crawl. While I'm getting that ready, I realized that there's a lot of things I like about the Crush City. One of them being that the detail on the baits are just so nice, and it has a very good swim. Some other things that I don't like about Crush City is that so basically what happened is I have a little you know, like coil on my swim baits. That little coil, you coil the swim bait on, it helps it stay on longer. Even with that, the after 2 fish, the soft plastic started to rip, and that means that it's not very strong. I mean, that's only 2 fish. I know Googans, I've had them in the past last like a whole day of fishing, but that's kind of a bummer. Only 2 fish. Maybe it was just that batch, but anyways, we'll see what we get off of the jig, and then we'll go to we'll see what we get off of the crack and crawl. I'm gonna use the jig for it, and then we'll see what we get off of the Crush City one. There's the amazing looking Googan Squad jig with the Googan Squad crack and crawl. Yeah, I'll probably use a jig just because straight craws don't really work that well at my pond. I'll probably try it if I don't catch anything on the jig, but I'll probably do the same method for the Crush City craw, I guess. So yeah, let's see what performs with this thing. There is a decent sized rainstorm about to hit the ponds and like around where I live. So we're gonna have to wrap up, not the video, but we're gonna wrap it up for today. So yeah, I fished I think around like 30 minutes with the Googan Squad, and then I fished for an hour with the Crush City swim bait. So it wasn't bad. Nothing caught on the jig yet. We still have some time though. I'm gonna probably give each bait like an hour. So that's like 4 hours we have to fish with each brand. But anyways, 30 minutes, an hour. We knocked out one bait. We caught 2 bass on it, which is really surprising, and I'm happy with it. I guess we didn't catch him, but we had 2 fish on, which count. I'm gonna give that 2 points. So yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up for today, but tomorrow we'll see you guys down here. It's the next day. We have like 30 minutes I catch a fish with this. This is the Googan Squad Kraken Craw with a Googan Squad jig. I don't like to fish straight Kraken Craws, so, or any straight craw. I don't know, it's just not my thing. So, without further ado, hopefully we'll land a fish. Dude, again, it's like when I'm reeling it in, I didn't expect that I was reeling it in, he came up and got it. But I guess, even though I didn't catch it, because I was literally pulling up it in the water, and he came up and smashed it, I'm going to give it a point because I know I didn't catch it. So, I know that. But because that fish wanted the bait, we'll give it a point. Because that fish wanted it and ate it, I knew I had a bad hook set because I was literally pulling it in. And he came up and smacked it. That fish wanted to eat it, and if it was like deeper out in the water, then I would have counted it, or I would have caught it, hopefully. But because that fish wanted it, tried to eat it, that was basically, I don't know, that was just unluckiness, I guess. But 1 point Googan, 2 point, 1 point to Googan, so now it's 2-1. Let's see how much time we have. We have like 10 minutes left. So, 10 minutes left for the crawl. We'll see if we can catch one more. If not, then we'll switch over to the next bait. It is 10 more minutes later and we did not catch any fish, surprisingly. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next lure, which is gonna be probably gonna be either the swim bait or the craw. That's our two options, but we'll figure that out in a second. We have the Googan Squad Sauces Swimmer in the 3.3. What an odd size, 3.3, I don't know. It's kind of an odd size, why not just make it 3.5? Or just 3, I don't know. Googan has their things. Man, look at those craws. Kind of zoomed in a little bit farther. Oh, wait, what did I just say? Anyways, look at those craws. Those are quite the craw. I think I like them. Anyways, this is the following night, I guess. I was busy all day, so now I'm down here trying to catch some fish. Oh yeah, Crush City craws. And I think the Oklahoma color or something. Oklahoma something. Anyways, the detail on these craws are insane, man. Get it to focus. Look at the detail on that. It's hard to pick up on the camera, but man, that looks good. I think they look really good though. I don't know. Rapala has been in the bait industry for a very long time, since it's probably one of the oldest companies, to be honest, one of them. Anyways, these baits are just looking amazing. Yeah, you can take notes because I think these are some amazing baits, and I don't know. I still like Googan more because of just some reasons. I like their toads a lot. Their toads are what I catch all my big fish on. All the 5, 6, 7 pound bass that I've caught have been on toads. Anyways, yeah, these are looking fresh. So I think I'm gonna be so excited to throw these here in a second. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Just action wise, I just looked at the action, and there's definitely some good and bad parts of the action. I like it. Here's the thing. You gotta work these craws. So on the craw itself, on the claw, it has like a little extra like piece of plastic on it. It's probably like that long, and it's there to make the bait catch water in it, so the claws, like it catches water in like that little claw, and it pulls it up, so that way it sinks down, like the butt of the bait sinks down, which is how a crawfish would act. And then it's hard to like explain. I guess you guys will just have to buy these yourself and try them out, but you have to work this really slow. And I feel like with the Googan one, you can work it a whole lot faster. So like if it's like rocky bottom and you're wanting to cover some distance, you might want to go with the Googan. But if you know there's fish in the area and you don't have to cover that much distance, then I would definitely go with a Crush City. So I guess it really just like depends and stuff. Depends. So yeah, keep fishing this John. Might be a little hard to see, but I was fishing over on a tree over there with the craw by Crush City, and landed the nice little pounder. Nothing too special. I mean, pretty average for this pond. Anyways, keep fishing a little bit longer. I will have to say, actually, hold on, let me throw them back real quick. I have to say, these hammer hooks by Googan Squad have been absolutely crushing it. The past 2 fish that I've caught on them have been up in the roof of the mouth, which is what they're supposed to do, and they have been doing that exactly. So, yeah, nice job, Googan Squad, with the hammer hooks. They've been doing well, and that is, what is that, 3 or 4 fish for Crush City. Anyways, Crush City has taken the W for sure. I'm not too surprised. I mean, I feel like the swim baits and the craws are not where Googan Squad really excels at. I feel like topwater and crankbaits is where they excel at. But anyways, it's a fair match, and yeah, we'll keep fishing. What an absolute awesome 1v1 we did. I'm very happy with Crush City and how they performed. These ponds that I fish are fished every single day by multiple anglers, and who aren't just beginners. I mean, people are always fishing these ponds, even though there are private ponds. People from other neighborhoods do come and fish these ponds quite often, and they're hard ponds to fish. I mean, these fish get caught multiple times in probably a week. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the same fish gets caught multiple times. I mean, there's only so many fish in these 2 ponds. Well, that's kind of out of focus. Anyways, it was such a privilege to be able to do this challenge. I'm so happy that, I mean, we even caught fish. I mean, these ponds are very hard to fish. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. W to Crush City. I still love Googan Squad, and they're still my #1 brand. Like I said, Googan does not perform well in the soft plastic area, but in the hard bait and top water, I'm positive that Googan Squad would take over and take the W on that. But maybe we'll see a video on that soon. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know we haven't been getting out too many videos lately, just because I'm trying to take a little break for the summer, you know, relax and actually like spend time with the family and stuff, and just help my uncle out with his summer camp. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're interested. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.